the other part, yeah, so the other thing that they do is there's two parts. So we do tool repair. So
Mm-hmm.
we are working with, I manage defining other companies for us to work with. So that's a couple of, I've got a couple of companies in mind, but we need to try and push that a bit more. So
Okay.
tool repair.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing that they do make a lot of money on is working for an insurance company. So they currently work with Domestic in General, is it?
Okay.
And we repair white goods. So just,
Mm-hmm.
fridge, freezers, washing machines, but only within like the West Midlands area.
Yeah.
And we also do brown goods again, only in the West Midlands area.
Okay. What brown goods?
Oh, brown goods. So ovens, electric ovens,
Okay.
microwaves,
Yeah.
TVs, any media stuff like that.
Okay. And this isn't through the is this is this through guarantees? You
Yeah,
were
so it
telling me
would,
that last
well,
time.
it can be. Well, it
Mm.
can be any way you want to do it. So, it could be like a little nursing home or a hotel where they've got TVs and we can have them repair them. So we could be the contracted repairer for all the TVs in the hotel or in
Okay.
care home. So yeah,
Oh, right.
it's very niche. So the problem is it's
It's
such a
okay.
niche thing.
That's okay. It's niche. So I do have a I do have a
You have.
contact that care he does like care home week or something.
Oh, okay.
So it could be that you he's called Peter. So that's one avenue. So how
Hmm.
so that everything matches,
Yeah.
how are you kind of what's your business development approach generally with this?
So what I'm doing is I have a list. Don't ask me how I got it, but I did get it. Of all the care homes in the West Midlands.
Okay.
And it gives you the name of the care home, the address, their email most of the time, and
Mm-hmm.
who the main person is to talk to. So I send them out a bespoke email
Mm-hmm.
to directly to that person, saying this is what we can offer you. And the problem is with care homes and nursing homes is they don't want us to fix domestic stuff because they have commercial stuff.
Okay.
So they have commercial dryers, they have commercial ovens, so that's no good to me.
You
So
can't
I
do
don't
that.
really know. No, so that's what the other company, but I don't work for them. So but there's two. Well, there's another company within my building which is owned by the same people, but I don't work for them, so I'm not helping them.
Okay.
So that's a bit selfish, but
No,
I
no.
don't get paid by them.
Okay.
They do the commercial. They work with a lot with care homes. So, but
Right.
but I don't think care homes is where I need to be really
So
because
where is it going to be? Yeah, let's try
I'm
and
thinking that TV, TVs maybe in
TVs.
TVs in like hotels and stuff.
That's not commercial.
No, no, that we would cover that, but we can only do TVs within the West Midlands. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, because our engineers are all based. We've only got engineers based in the West Midlands, right?
Yeah.
And they will only go out so far. So TVs and stuff tend to be something that they have to go out and repair on site.
Right.
Or
And
I could work.
is it or
Or
normal people as well?
yeah, no, we don't do
No,
don't do C to
don't do
C.
residential.
No, we only do because we want it under like a service level agreement. Right, we don't want to do it because it's just more trouble than it's worth
Yeah. Yeah.
doing it for like domestic customers.
Okay, so so if you've got hotels, don't discount care homes in case.
It's just the problem
Hotel.
is for me is a lot of the time is you can go for what it's going to cost you to get it repaired. It's you might as well buy a new TV.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's just like,
Yeah,
well, how much is a new TV?
200 quid. But if it's going to cost you 70 or 80 quid to get it repaired, you might as well buy a new one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't really know. I mean, at the moment, what we work with one insurance company
Hmm.
provide, and they make a lot of money working for that one insurance company fixing all the small goods.
Right. Okay.
So I'd like to sort of do a pitch to insurance companies to see if we can get our foot in the door, really, I suppose.
Yeah, so how you could my
Because they
brain
don't,
is
with insurance companies, they don't just work with one company, they work with lots
Mhm.
of different ones. We just want us to have the West Midlands patch. It's all.
Mhm.
So I don't know how to go about that.
Okay, my brain is processing.
Okay.
So you've still got this idea of make make, do, and mend.
Oh yeah, that is my repair, not replace. That's my kind of mantra.
Repair, not replace. So we're also looking at the fact that actually it in some people's minds it might be cheaper to just rebuy, but one, it's
Mhm.
not very sustainable, it's not
Yeah,
very
it's not very green.
environmentally friendly, but
Mhm.
also that will soon add up. And at a time when you've already got rising costs and people are looking to save even, save more across the board,
Yeah.
you've got that element of it. But you could do something with you could still look at you could look at the care home magazine. He's quite funny, but he's always looking for really random,
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to send him a pitch for something.
really random things. So you've got him,
Yeah.
and then I'm thinking, well, what is it? Is it like Hotel Trade magazine? Is it? Let's have a look. Let me see what he was. I'll see what he was. He always sends out media requests every week. He's quite funny. Um, it's almost ways, isn't it? 5 ways that these particular. So if it was hotels,
Hmm.
for Peter first, the carer. Mm.
Or we could do something about repairing getting a contract with one of the local councils for repairing all the e-bags and e-scooters. We can do those.
Yes. So it's kind of like, could you write? Could there be a press release, or could there be something?
Hmm.
Um, Here we go. They've got something on sustainability. I'm going to put it in the chat in here to start with,
Yeah.
because I think there's a couple of things that you could potentially have a look at that one.
Hmm.
If it's not that, you could just send just send a pitch.
Yeah, I mean, with the care homes, we can fix anything that like radios, right, anything that's media, TVs,
Right.
media,
Okay. Yeah.
anything like that. And also with care homes, they have a lot of tools because a lot of the care homes we could do all the gardening equipment as well.
Apparently my dad was a head gardener in his care home. I wasn't. Oh my God, some of the stories that he had.
I can imagine
Oh
it's
my God, it was just ridiculous. Right, so let's have a look for him then, Peter. Because it's almost saying you are,
so we can repair any tool as long as gardening tool as long as it comes back to our depot. We can
yeah.
do all white goods, but domestic sized white goods. We can do any sort of brown goods, which would be electric ovens. We don't do gas. Electric ovens, and your TVs, I mean video. I know DVD players are going out of fashion, but it's a care home. They haven't moved on.
No, they haven't moved on.
You've got a generation where they're not they not they've got used to a certain thing and they're not going to change. So yeah.
So you
So
could, oh,
I know it's very random. I mean, I
no,
thought,
it's
yeah.
fine. I like stuff like this, but it's almost like you've got different elements of this. So one thing it could be that West Midlands business is leading the way for
Yeah.
um what did you say? Not mend and make do, but
It's a repair, not replace.
repair, not replace. So
Yeah.
almost like making them, the leaders. So well, could you tie it somehow into the January sales in a way? So while
Hmm.
lots of people are, saving up to get the latest flat screen TV or phone, then
Hmm.
actually if you are looking for a more cost-effective, sustainably, environmentally friendly way,
Yeah.
then they can use you. So you've then
Yeah.
got the kind of business press. I found this site today called Blue Mondays. The thing that I'm finding is some of these kind of tradey things are increasingly asking for payment.
Yeah.
But what was this one? It was called Blue Monday, and it's a business site. But there are amazingly, because you've got things like Birmingham Mail.
Yeah.
It could be that. Oh, look, this one here, Birmingham. Here we go. Right. Let me put these in the chat. Birmingham Biz. Can you see these things that I'm
Yeah. Yeah. I can
I'm in
see.
the
Yeah.
right place? Okay. So
Yeah.
you've got them because you've got a double-edged story here. One is people are trying to save money
Yeah.
all of the time. Here you go, the business desk. Yeah, you could that's how you I think you could do it, is just kind of bring the two bits together.
Hmm.
So you've got the Midlands, Birmingham type story.
Yeah.
So local business on a mission to do whatever you're going to do with that and
Yeah.
why. So you're helping the kind of angle is you're helping businesses save money and for people to be more environmentally conscious because of landfill. Like you could do some research into fly tipping locally or, all of those kind of things that just could give you that angle.
Hmm.
Um, Here's another one, Business Live Midlands. So there's actually quite a few.
Yeah.
It's almost like costs don't have to add up if you think more sustainably. The other thing that I was thinking about with the care home part is
Yeah.
those old phones, those old TVs and things like that, actually, that could be quite a nice story because that actually, I remember with my dad, he might not remember everything, but if you had an old style TV or telephone,
Yeah.
that evokes their memories.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Is that visual element of it. So it's
Hmm.
actually, I think they had in like one of the rooms, the old-fashioned phones,
Oh, the ones with
dialing,
the dial.
they just had it in there. And but the other thing that they would do is they always plays the radio.
Yeah.
So you could have a slightly different story. You've got
Hmm.
this Birmingham local story and what you're doing.
Yeah. We're actually based in Warsaw, but it doesn't matter. Birmingham's not far.
That's okay, isn't it?
So,
Because that's
yeah,
the
it's
thing.
fine.
It's more likely to
West Midlands.
yeah, to have
But
that.
I would cover all the where we are. There are enough councils, so you've got Birmingham, Dudley, Warsaw. There's probably another one as well, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Solihull, but that's a bit far. But yeah, it is there.
Anything that kind of positions you as that
Yeah.
go-to. So almost like we've entered, even with businesses. So you've got this dichotomy of businesses are putting up prices, but they're wasting
Hmm.
resources. So you're kind of like the answer to that
Yeah.
because you can mend this. So then what you could do if you get a story like that, when you are then sending out your pitches to when you're sending out your pitches to prospects,
Hmm.
say you had a piece in, I don't know, what was that one? Birmingham Business. In your pitch, you could say, "Oh, have you seen this piece that we've done recently with this
Yeah.
publication to further endorse the
Yeah.
business?" Because we know that's how people's minds work, that you're not just like some people that are going to go and dump their stuff, because that's one of the stories that we've had down here. So
Hmm.
I think that kind of approach could work with Birmingham or West Midlands.
Yeah.
That I think is a good idea. Then
Hmm.
you've got the care home, so you could pitch something to Peter. Now, if I just have a look at what is he covering? No, I want to see if there's any more kind of Birmingham. think that's everything. Have we looked at this one? Birmingham World. There's another one there. Where did you say you are? Walsall. Walsall.
Walsall, yeah, Walsall.
How far do you live from Clare?
Probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
she's got to go and drop that. She's got to go. We do normally see each other like at the week. Well, in the winter, we see each other, try and see each other at the weekend. In the
Yeah.
summer, we'll go for a walk after work every other day, probably.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I wish I was closer. Right. This is a Walsall magazine, Pioneer Magazines. That's quite an interesting. I mean, they've got lots of business services, building services. Oh, they've actually got in this one
Hmm.
stick appliances, and they've got a directory in this one, so you could have a.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, advertising £30 a month. It's a bit steep, but some of them are funny. So there you go. You've got that.
Yeah.
Mm, just seeing if there's any. Yeah, that looks like the main one. That's the magazine. There might be a paper. Express and Star.
It's a big, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
big one. Yeah.
So you could have a look at. What would you say is the main, if it was someone like that, what's the main product that you service?
Well, we do a lot of this white. Well, we make the most money out of repairing white goods and brown goods. That's what we make the most money out of. But I'm open to suggestions of whatever we can get. I'm at the moment, most of the companies that I'm talking to we're repairing tools. We're a tool repair company. That's
Mm,
what everybody knows us for.
okay. I was just thinking about how if we could find any figures on what's being thrown away. If you say how many white goods are thrown away
Yeah, there's
each
loads.
year, there's no.
But we tend to work for, I'd love to get into say Currys, for example. They have, I can't remember what they call it. They sell all the warranties like AO as well.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be the company that they go to get those products repaired in the West Midlands.
Okay. Christ.
So are there insurance company magazines? I don't know.
Yes. Yep, there are insurance company magazines. Hold on 1 second. There's something called Insurance Age because I used to do stuff with them. There's
So
something for everyone.
yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah. So I want to try and get into to working with another insurance company because we make the
Okay.
most money from the insurance companies.
Yep. Okay, so you've got Insurance Times. I'm just want to see what they are.
Because we can, for an insurance company, we can do all the usual white goods, brown goods, but we can also do tools as well. Or
Mhm.
we can also do that's like Dyson hair dryers, coffee machines, cappuccino machines, stuff like that. All the
Who at Currys would buy your services, or who would?
It'd be curries themselves. So they have I can't remember I think their thing is called, let's have a look. Who do curries use? Curries, I don't know who curries. They offer they work with a company called Retail Care Plan. And so whenever they sell a warranty, it goes to their head office, whatever,
Yeah.
and then they would send out somebody to repair the good. that's broken under the warranty that their customer's taken out, and we want to be that customer. We want to be that
That one.
repairer. Yeah, we want to be the repairer. There's lots of companies. It's like there's 24/7 home serve, there's home serve, home rescue, British Gas do a sort of version of that, Legal and General, Admiral, John Lewis, Argos. Argos would be great. But Argos use D&G, domestic in general, basically. But we
Right.
always use,
Okay. So what about then something like Retail Times?
could be, yeah.
Because I'm trying to think what the person who's going to use you, what they're
Hmm.
consuming in terms of media, because it's going to be
Yeah,
quite specific.
it is going to be very specific.
Um, so let me put this in the chat as well. That's what you kind of need to think. Right, so you've Retail Times, you've got Insurance Age. I'm trying to see what they're writing about to see if there's anything. We're just going to do something else as well while we're doing this.
And I think, in the new year, I want to still go back to try and get into supermarkets because that would be just the dream.
Hmm.
Because I see that there's a need. I just need somebody to see that there's a need.
Yeah,
Because I think if
that's
one supermarket does it, then the rest would follow.
yeah, I know. I'm just doing some random I wonder if you could get a so you've
And
got
I was
something
also
like
thinking schools as well. Schools have TVs and whiteboards and all that sort of stuff. We can do that.
you've got money saving expert there.
Okay.
If it was schools, you don't want things like
So I don't know whether it's the individual school that gets to choose or is it the council that chooses.
I guess it depends whether or not it is sometimes if it's an independent, you could try local independent schools
Hmm.
because
Okay.
you
There are a few. There are a few
yeah, a
independent
few
schools.
still open. I mean, yeah.
There's an ex. Well, I think it still does boarding to be fair, but it's not a private school anymore or classified as one.
So I think it's more of a you've got a double edge. You go if you go into someone like if you've got the education people,
Mm.
you've got two stories really, haven't you? Because one is that you want to reach those people like Currys. Would it be for it wouldn't be facilities, would it?
No, whoever
Facilities.
is no. Well, if in a say like a hospital or like a big, it would be facilities because they would be doing the repairs. But I think with Currys or AO, it would be I don't know. It's a commercial decision, procurement. I would have said more procurement because you're finding a solution, aren't you? As to rather than a product, you're buying a service as opposed to buying an actual.
Mm. If you look at something like Facilities Magazine,
Okay.
mm, here we go. Oh, right, so they've got this story in here. Half of UK firms still send office furniture to landfill.
Hmm.
That is a, here we go. This is a story in Facilities Magazine. And this is a piece here. Here you go. They've done this piece here. I know this is for so it's a similar concept.
Yeah. Sustainable structures, better workplaces. Okay.
Yeah. It was a news story. Because it's like, well, what are people writing about? You've also got stuff like the football clubs in the Midlands.
There are a few.
right? I mean, you couldn't do a tools amnesty, but you could. You know what I mean? It's like thinking about these things. You could possibly do a tools amnesty. I don't know, but that idea that those companies are still so they're throwing away furniture. So how many companies are just throwing away tools
Tools,
and white
loads,
goods?
loads. I would say quite a lot. Because it's just, I think people think it's just easier to just replace it than to repair it.
Maybe that's it. Maybe there is some kind of release that you could write that is around men. Hold on, let's have a look. While I'm talking to you, I'm going to put this through chat just to get something started.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so read a release about why companies, care homes, football clubs. Who else did you say? Care homes, companies,
But care homes, football clubs, schools. What else did I
schools,
say?
councils
Um, yeah, councils, hotels.
to repair.
I'm just thinking who else uses a lot of tools?
Rather than
I mean, Land Rover, Jaguar, I mean, they're quite big here. I mean,
Mhm.
they must have lots of tools that might not. I mean, at the moment we're working on like a 4 grand hook tie tool that people hire out. This company hires out.
Mhm.
Uh, so we can do the expensive stuff.
Yep.
We can fix anything really.
To go greener, cheaper. 26. Okay, let's see what this comes up with. So they just say to you, just go and find business. Is that what they do?
So tell you, so no one's ever done this job, right? And it's just
Yeah.
basically I kind of wrote a plan saying that I would get business basically, and I kind of made it up really. Never done this job before, but Chat GPT and me for the win. So what can I say?
Okay.
Right,
Yep.
right, all right. I wrote a 9 month business plan. I think I could do it in 6, but I gave myself 9 months just because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted that extra buffer. And so far, so good, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I just basically they're just like, here you go, just here's a laptop. Let me know when you've got something interesting. And to be fair, I think I've done okay in the last
Well,
what's
yeah.
opened up to 3 months.
Yeah.
Got 2 customers, possibly a third. So yeah, for such a niche thing.
It's really niche, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, let's see what we are. Yeah, so I think there's lots of places that you could.
yeah,
I mean, you could be creative with the care home thing and talk about the nostalgia of
yeah. I think you're gonna have to, aren't you?
that
But
one.
also the
Yeah.
nostalgia, and also we can repair. Yeah, I think for the TVs and sort of media stuff, I think that's the way you've got to focus on the TV and media stuff
Mm-hmm.
and put it down to nostalgia. Older people like the things that they've
They used to.
they
Yeah.
used to. So you might think that, oh, they would, why would you need to repair a DVD player? Because you can't. I don't think you can even buy them, can you? I
No.
don't know. But
They
they
don't want
want that.
Netflix. They don't want Netflix. And also, just thinking about the staff in my dad's home, they didn't know how to use Netflix and everything.
Yeah, it's too complicated. That you've
Yeah.
got to keep it simple for them, and also
Yeah.
it makes them happy because it feels like it's something from home.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
So
Right.
that's the angle you think I've got to work with for the care homes.
Yeah, for that one, I think you could just do a straight pitch to Peter and say, what about this idea? Because there is a
Yeah.
Okay, this is just doing a chat's got a new 5.2 thinking thing.
Oh yeah, it gave me the option of do you want to keep with the person that you've got now, or do you want to change it to something more? I'm like, I like the one that I've already nurtured the one that I've got, and it's learning about me.
Oh my
So
God, this is just okay. Well, it's going to come up with something all singing, all dancing. Um, yes, that's what I think you can do to break it down. So we've also got Insurance Press, haven't we? So you could do something with them.
mm, insurance would be really good to get into another insurance company. That would be a dream.
So you've got Insurance Times.
Yep.
Let's have a look on news.
I'll just go with the kind of pitch of do you want to work with a local family-run business who's been doing this for 43 years? You know, we have
Mhm.
the expertise, blah, 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 I think is the way you've got to go with that one.
Yeah. And then thinking about the kind of with the publicity angle, something like Insurance Times.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, good Lord, they've got all kinds of stuff on this website that you could go through and just,
Hmm.
you've got Insurance Times, that's in there. You've got the facility ones. You've got modern, yeah, here we go. So you've got Modern Insurance Magazine. Their website's a bit busy, but never mind. These are all in the chat for you.
Yep.
Modern Insurance Magazine, and then just kind of having a look and seeing what they write about. You've got Insurance Business.
Yep.
Good Lord, there's sort of, honestly a magazine for everyone. Like these places might, if you send a pitch to them with the press release, whatever the press release looks like,
Hmm.
but you just change the email to them as you would with the potential client.
Yeah.
Insurance Insider. And some of these, second. Yeah, I mean, Insurance Insider, they give everyone's email addresses on that website.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. And then you've got Insurance Post. That's that one. Right, so let's go back to this here. Okay, I'm going to put this into. I'm going to put this idea for the press release into a Google document and send you the link so you've got it. Okay, look at that.
Okay.
You could have just a starting point. And then if I have a look,
Yeah.
you can send this to. And then we'll see if they've got any. See what press they come with. So can you get into the press release?
Yeah, I've had it. Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, okay.
No, it just tells me. Yeah, that's good.
So you can just move that around a bit. I think that this bit here,
Hmm.
that bit,
Yeah,
I think it's amazing that you can do this. Because Chloe works for me. Sometimes she's in America because her husband's American, and she'll
yeah,
be in my inbox in Tennessee, and I'm in my inbox in Devon, and it's just like ridiculous. So this bit here,
yeah,
so smartly 6. I don't know. It have to mess around with it a bit,
yeah,
but it's not just it's that I did. It's not a harmless habit. So you've got that bit, but
yeah.
I'm just seeing press that might. Oh gosh, this is good. They even come up. This is insane. Okay, right, and then underneath down here, there's a whole list
Yeah.
of press to send it to.
Brilliant.
Uh, Express and Star. Oh, they're giving you the email address. Birmingham, another email. They're giving you all the email addresses. Crap me, this is so clever now.
That was scarily good.
Oh, I mean, this would have taken a day for someone to collate this. And I pay stupid money for a media database, but
Yeah.
this is,
Body Shop magazines. That's good.
that's a good one. We love body.
Automotive and garage tools and also, yeah, that's very, very good. That is. Yes, I like it.
There you go. You've got FC Business,
Mm.
Sports Pro.
Yeah.
So essentially, I think that having that,
Mm. Well, what I'd do is I'd do an individual. I'd sort of target each one
oh
individually,
yeah, yeah. So
and write something
um,
similar, but each but make it individual to it that particular whatever business.
magazine. So you could
Yeah.
have the one press release. You're essentially saying, um, right, hold on. I'm going to give you a whole list of headlines as well.
Hmm.
What's your press list? Headlines.
Ooh, nice.
There we go. So you got these possible headlines, and then
Yeah.
I'll also do because essentially what this is you're asking them if they want to write something about it. Um, because if you really have the time, you could look at each magazine and say, "Well, I saw you
I
wrote
have
this about this."
I have the time.
I know. Um,
But I do have the time because I don't really have that much to do because, like I say, no one's done this job before, so I can no one, and they don't really,
they not
like I say,
check.
no, no, so just
Nice.
get on with it. It's basically what it is what I've got. They're quite happy with what I've done so far,
Yeah.
anyway. So, and they're like, carry on.
Great. Okay. So this basically give you enough work for a week probably, but then at
Oh,
the
it wouldn't be a week
bottom,
'cause that'll be the whole of Christmas. That will.
yep. So this is a kind of starting point. You've got everything here. You've got
Hmm.
the starting point of the press release,
Yep.
a load of press,
Yep.
a headline, a generic pitch that you can then move around depending who you're sending it to,
Yep.
some other headlines that you can use. So yeah,
Yep.
it's a that, and then you've got those other places I said, and then you've got Peter at the carer.
Yeah, I will send something to Peter as
I,
well.
I would send something to him and just because that's quite an interesting piece. And then there might be some other caring publications.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, because if you had some wins in those places,
Yeah.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know how many white goods go into landfill each year. Midlands. I mean, I know people moan about chat, but seriously, it's
I don't understand why. My daughter says, "Oh, you're killing the planet." I'm
so's China, but hey, and let's look at Putin.
But it'd take me so much longer to do it, and I'll end up using way more Google searches. So I don't see the point. I don't see your point there, Grace.
And I'm just like, you know what? Just look at what China's doing. Me using chat. I know we shouldn't say that, but seriously,
Yeah, I know. Well, they're so dramatic.
I
They are so dramatic. Come on, really.
well, I'm not going to be here anyway, so there's some things that
Yeah, that's a you problem, not a me problem, is the way I see it.
I just think, well, yes, that we do have that, right? So, uh, so let's just find it for how about in the if there was some staggering stat about how many white goods or brown goods that are put into landfill every day that could have been mended, that could be brought into it. But I think that approach with those different places
Yeah.
could yeah could work well. What was that Blue Mondays thing I was looking for? Really want to find that. Business magazine. I mean, you have got Startups magazine, but I'm not sure that's. You could have a look at Startups magazine and just have a look at some
Yeah.
of the content and see. I mean, it'd be somewhat tenuous, but there's still that element. Right, where is it? I know there's this Blue Monday magazine because I was looking at it earlier. It's not Blue Mondays, it's Business Mondays. Jesus. That's a
Close
Manchester
enough.
one,
Close enough.
but you've got this one, Business Mondays. Have they got any kind of charity link? Have they got any element of CSR in what they're doing? No.
No, but we will, if products cannot be repaired, what we would do with them is we do dispose of them, ethically.
So you just think if they did Do they have apprentices? If they got, I feel,
So we're moving to a new premises in the
yeah,
new, and my thing is, because yeah, is getting some apprentices because the current workforce is freaking one good flu would wipe them all out. They're quite old, so they are really really old.
are
The
they?
whole and even he admits it, the director admits it that they're all old, so it'd be good to pass on their knowledge. So I'm saying that let's work with Walsall Council towards
Yeah,
getting helping with like, apprentices. They
yeah.
can come and do work experience and also getting our own apprentices. If I'm going to get this much more work in for them, they're going to need apprentices.
I think that could make a great story. So you've got the story of the new premises. So
Yeah.
any contacts you can start making with local press now is going to be good
Mhm.
because that's a
Yeah.
follow-up story.
Yeah.
But also so it ties into this idea of sustainability. So if there isn't anyone that can repair anything, it's all going to go into landfill
Yeah. So you do need to get that next generation of
of trades.
of trades and pass that knowledge on, don't
Yeah.
you?
So what you could do to get ahead of the game,
Uh-huh.
not now, but in January, because everyone will be closing down for, I think we finish tomorrow. Ed has already
Yeah.
finished uni, is actually some tie with a college, either
Yeah.
work
Well,
either
yeah.
work experience or apprentices to say that
Yeah.
you are, AI can replace some things. This is not a job that AI can replace.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
That
Okay.
would be a nice, that's a good business strategy for you because you've got to have the people, but actually you're then preserving a trade for the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I think could make a nice positive story.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives you this bulk for now.
Hmm.
And then when do you think you'll be moving into the new premises? Or is that still evolving?
It's work. I mean, they are working on it. They
Yeah.
really are. It's just they found a leak in the roof, so the landlord's got to fix that. So,
Oh God.
and you know how much rain we've had.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking probably end of Jan, maybe February
Well,
time.
that's not
Yeah, I mean
bad.
it's New Year, New
Yep.
Year. So that's something we are going to do, and I have got ties with people at Walsall Council because I do want to do the work experience with them.
That I think would be so you've got this for now, then
Yeah.
potentially um
Once we've got moved to the new place and we're all set up, then we can start saying yes. Your people can come in and do some work experience if you want to do short-term work experience because some courses they only need to do like a little bit, a week or
okay.
something. Other courses they need to do something like 45 hours or something over the course of their whole. So
All
it's a
right,
little bit.
okay. Okay.
So it depends on what they're studying, but that is something I have looked into during my networking. I do one day of networking a week. Gets me out of the office, gets me out of the house.
Just gets
Plus,
about.
it's also about meeting people. You just don't know who you're going to meet.
Hmm. Do you do
Um,
Chamber of Commerce?
yeah, that's expensive. No, I try and do the free ones, but I do pick ones that there is a free one for that. But there's like a one that's called She Construction, which is all about women in construction. So that's a good one to go to that I'm
Oh
going to go
yeah,
to.
that's nice. Yeah.
That's the new year. Oops.
Okay, that's a good one. And then of course you've got so just thinking about how you can kind of structure the activity. You've got this, you've got in January, we could look at a release for the new
Yeah.
premises.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then within that press release, in the quote, you could have something like with the new premises now that we're in the new premises, as well as X, Y, and Z, we are also looking to roll out our work experience and apprenticeship
Yeah.
scheme. So you're
Yeah.
seeding that information, and then when it
Mm.
comes out, you've got that bit. So it becomes this
Yeah.
continuum.
Yeah.
Work that you're doing here is
Yeah.
kind of putting those elements in place for the future.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we'll say, working with Warsaw College, because
Yeah.
it's a local one, uh, work with them to help sort of bring on the new generation of engineers and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
you could actually do something then. Where are we? February, March. So March, you could do something about the fact that you're calling for more women to step forward as apprenticeships or
Yeah,
celebrating women in STEM or whatever it is.
yeah,
So it always
yeah,
gives you a bit of a plan right up until April then.
yeah. 'Cause I don't know when. Yeah, yeah.
International Women's Day is about the 5th of, is it the 8th of March? Something like
Yeah,
that.
we'll definitely do something like that, saying, because at
Yeah.
the moment there are no women, never no women in the engineering part. That would be good.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, but that's just normal. My
I
daughter
know.
works with Veolia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heater boiler engineer, and then I think there's only two of them.
Wow.
Two women. That's what I mean.
Two
There's
women.
not everybody else is a man, but there's two women. But and the one woman's leaving anyway.
And there's no reason why they shouldn't do these jobs.
No, she's more than capable of doing the job.
And also, I said to my husband, we had Boiler Man here the other day, and I was like, he was here, and I was like, I don't want some strange bloke in the house when I'm on my own.
Exactly.
Because a chihuahua's only so good at protecting you.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't really use them as a
No,
guard
she
dog.
doesn't really do anything. So what's your plan? And how can I,
Yeah.
do you want to look at the release and then send it to me so I can just,
Yeah, I'll write a couple of different. I'll have a play around with it later.
okay.
I need to go and post something on LinkedIn because I haven't done anything for a week.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. Yes.
no, I've posted something this morning on my LinkedIn, but I need
Right,
to go
on
and do the
theirs.
company's LinkedIn.
Yeah,
I did do something this morning, then I realised I'd used a photo, that same photo that I'd used before, and I don't like doing that.
I don't.
So I had to go and change the photo, which meant I had to change the whole kind of spiel. So I need to
Okay, so if you're going to be doing some LinkedIn, the other thing that I would do, all those publications that we've identified,
yeah.
go follow them on LinkedIn
Oh, okay.
and
Okay,
the
yeah.
journalists.
Then
Yeah.
we'll have to do it next week. I've ran out of all my likes for today. For the day,
Oh,
I went a bit bananas on Monday.
that's all right. So
Yeah,
that again, I would do that. So it becomes a bit of a
yeah,
it's a bit of a pattern.
yeah. But yeah, I'll do that next Monday when I've got all my likes back and my like
Yes.
invites back. I will make sure that do all the insurance companies and all
Yeah.
the ones we've done there. I'll do
Brilliant.
those next
Yeah.
Monday.
Instagram as well. If they do they use Instagram?
Oh yeah, I've got an Instagram account, but the problem with the Instagram is that I'm trying to do. I probably do need to do a Twitter. I'd
Mm,
never call it X. Uh,
neither do I.
yeah,
You
I
do.
should really do a Twitter one because haven't got Twitter. They've got Instagram, but the person who ran it before was, yeah, he's not the brightest of sharpest knife in the drawer. Yeah, uh, um, Scott wasn't really that invested in it, in doing it, and I don't want to attract, you know, domestic customers. I want to attract businesses,
Yeah.
and I don't think Instagram is the way to go. However, Twitter is the way to go.
Yeah, there's still, yeah, people on Twitter. Also, don't forget on Twitter, if you put in the journo request hashtag,
Yeah. Okay.
journalists who are looking for, so
Okay.
journo request as the hashtag, put it in the search bar of Twitter and go to
Yeah.
latest,
Yeah.
and they'll be looking for business stories and comments on trends for next year and all
Yeah.
those everything from, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'll set up over the Christmas holidays. I will set up a business. I will set up a Twitter account for the business
yeah,
because they haven't got one, or if they
yeah,
have, I
set
haven't
that
told me what
up.
it is.
Hmm.
I'll set one up because I
Yeah.
know that I've got Instagram, but I'm not going to use it because it's just pointless for what I want. And same with Facebook. I've got Facebook, but that's not the target market that I'm looking for.
And the good thing about Twitter is then you can follow those magazines and those
Yeah.
journalists. So
Yeah.
Twitter almost becomes like a media database.
Yeah.
And you
So
don't have
that's
to
what.
engage. You're
Yeah.
just using it as a resource.
Yeah. It's the same with LinkedIn, really.
Yeah.
That's why, I've never used to use LinkedIn before, but I post 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah. LinkedIn
Something.
is a good one, especially for those niche journalists because they are on there.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I do, yeah, and every time I do get into a publication, I put it on LinkedIn to say we were in this publication.
Yeah. So if you've got anything you can use again, just use those.
Mm,
Anything from before, just keep highlighting it because people wouldn't have seen it.
yeah,
We
yeah.
know
Well,
how
no, because
that works.
my following was very small, so it's getting the more people I follow, the more people are going to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah, okay, that's great. Thank
Does that
you.
help?
Yes, yes, yes. It gives me
Great.
something to do for the next. I don't know, month or so.
Yeah. So you got your releases. Send me those when you've done them. I'll have a look at them. You got the
Okay.
press list. You got the
Yeah.
pictures. It's just,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Great.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And I
Thank
enjoy
you.
your walk with Claire when you get round to it.
Yes, I'll see
I
you
won't,
Friday. So yeah.
well, I won't voice note her on Friday now I know. So,
Yeah, you can still voice note her on Friday. We're just
that's,
going to be out and about. She's got to drop
oh,
the chihuahua off at the dog sitter first, but other than
yeah.
that, be fine.
Oh, have a lovely time. Give her a
We
hug for
will.
me.
We
And
will.
yeah, I will just message me if you need my help.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
take care, my love. Bye.
Bye bye.